beer, it's good for you.
Hello and welcome to the video. In this video we will be looking at the iTap Pro, which is ideal for microbreweries or homebrewers who do a lot of bottling and simply want a very fast and durable counterpressure bottling solution. If you are watching this video, then I assume that you are already familiar with the iTap and how it works, so I'm not going to go into this within this video and will focus on the new features offered by the Pro model. However, if you are not familiar, then do check out my review of the iTap itself for full information. Before we move on to the main video, I wish to address the fact that Boel was a company based in Russia. It should also be known that Boel has always been a privately owned company that is outside of politics. However, since the invasion of Ukraine this year, the company has taken extraordinary actions as shown in this letter now on screen. In summary, the company's main founder has moved to the US, Boel has ceased all activities of any nature within Russia, and business operations are now based in Hong Kong, China, the US, Europe and Brazil. The Boel company has also pledged to donate a percentage of its sales revenue to support refugees from Ukraine. I do not like to talk about politics, but I feel that it is part of my job to inform you, the viewers, of all the facts, so here they are in respect of the Boel company. Let's now look at the facts of the iTap Pro. Here is a look at the iTap Pro from top to bottom with more detail than you would have gained from photos. The actual iTap supplied with this model is the same iTap that has become very popular across many countries of the world based on its quality and performance. However, in this Pro model it is surrounded by a robust platform made of high quality stainless steel that can be adjusted to your needs. One change to the iTap itself is that it is equipped with this universal section underneath that Boel say allows it to fit any glass bottle or growler. Here is a look at this from underneath. This is the piece that has direct contact with your bottle opening. You can see the hole where your beer or other beverage is dispensed from, which allows the bottles to be filled from the sides. This piece is concave too, which allows it to snugly fit a wide range of bottleneck types. The iTap Pro specification here is that it supports bottleneck diameters from 25 to 50 mm, which is 0.98 to 1.97 inches. This is a very wide spec for sure, and this worked with any glass bottle or growler that I tried it with. As you can see here, most of my bottles are flip tops, but this works with all bottle opening types within the spec sizing. When you first get your iTap Pro, it is set up for a 330 ml size of bottle. To add the bottle, you simply pull the lever down here, add the bottle to the middle, and then raise the lever so that the bottle locks in place. As you can see from this image, you have a hefty spring mechanism underneath the bottle base, which ensures that you have a strong connection to allow for secure bottle purging and filling. You then perform the usual iTap steps and then lower the lever to retrieve your bottle and cap it. This all makes for a very fast and secure setup that is built to last. To set the iTap Pro up for different bottle and growler sizes is pretty straightforward, and this starts with undoing these two wing nuts on the main column. There are also 4 wing nuts on the splash guard that allow adjustment too. I set my iTap Pro up for the 750 ml bottle size basically because if I'm going to bottle, it's usually going to be this size that I will want. After all, there is no point in messing about. This adjustment process took less than 2 minutes my first time, so if you are bottling to different sizes within the same batch, I think this is happily manageable for even those that are more impatient than most. When using the same size of bottle or growler, Boel say that up to 60 litres or 15 gallons of whatever you are filling with can be added per hour when using this iTap Pro, which is very good for a counterflow bottler for sure. Certainly a feature that I really appreciate, and I imagine others will too, is that with this Pro model there is an LED light supply that works as a backlight, so you can easily see the liquid level in the bottle no matter how your room conditions are lighting wise. It also has to be noted that the cover of this splash guard on the front covers all areas because let's face it, bottling can sometimes get a little messy. However, this splash guard has been designed so that if you overpressurize a bottle and it shatters, then you will also be adequately protected then too. The structure and feel of this product is that it is of an industrial standard and is very robust. The net weight of this setup is 6.5 kilos, so it's certainly got some heft to it. For serious use, I would suggest bolting or screwing the base onto a solid surface, and 2 holes have been provided each side of the unit for this purpose. Also included in the box with the iTap Pro is a manual which is actually in Russian, but Boel have manuals in other languages too which they can email out to you in PDF form. I got sent one in English because my Russian is rather rusty these days, as I imagine yours is too. Also included are these spares for the iTap itself and a power supply for the LED lighting, which connects up to this power connector at the back of the unit, as you can see here. As you would expect, this whole package is certainly not cheap, so as such I feel this is best suited to professional bottling setup for a microbrewery. This could also be of interest to homebrewing clubs or groups where the cost can be shared. Perhaps it would also suit homebrewers with a keen interest in bottling and a bank balance to back this up. Cost aside, this is in my opinion the ultimate counterpressure setup for bottling, and if your money will not stretch to one, then I would urge you to look at the regular iTap itself as a solution instead. Within this video's description I will share a link to the product on Boel's website for purchase, but you may find that a homebrew store in your own country will be able to provide this quicker and at a similar cost. I do hope that you found this video useful, informative and interesting. If so, why not consider liking and subscribing? For further support you can join the channel's Facebook group, and if you would like to support the channel then check out the channel's merchandise store, as all profits go back into the channel. Until next time, happy brewing!